Okay, here we are at good scrap, bad scrap. And you are going to have to decide after you've done your collage. So I just want to point out, this is a first grader's collage. And this is pretty cool because they overlap some cut paper, but they also just put some paper, like some different shapes beside each other. And they really thought about where they wanted it to go before they just stuck it down. And it's really interesting to look at. Do you see how they used variety? Variety means some different sizes and different colors, and a variety is fun for us to look at in a collage. So let's play good scrap, bad scrap. Okay, here we go. Is this a good scrap? If you answered no, you are correct. No, this is a bad scrap. No one would want to take this out of our warm color bin and use it. And I know what you're saying. You're saying, well, Miss Martinek, someone folded that. Ooh, this is a good idea for collage. Someone folded that, and on the fold, they only had to cut out half of a heart, and then they got a whole heart. And look at the negative space, Miss Martinek. That's pretty awesome. And it is awesome, boys and girls. So if you want to do that with your paper, you can. But when you throw this in a scrap bin, it just gets all tangled and kind of crumpled in there. And really, what people are looking for are nice pieces that they could do that with. They don't want to find your old piece. They're not going to use it. So that's a bad scrap. All right, how about this one? You see that in the light? Yeah, it's dirty. This one fell on the floor. Now, it looks like a really great shape. Someone would want this. Like, this side looks awesome. That's a perfect shape for something. But then they turn it over and someone stepped on it. It's really dirty. So dirty scrap is a bad scrap. How about, let's see, how about this one? Yeah, you're right. It's a good scrap. A good scrap because it's a pretty good shape and it's painted paper. So that's pretty awesome too. All right, how about this one? Yeah, you're right, bad scrap. Same thing. It's because it looks pretty awesome. You're like, someone could use that, but it's just going to get tangled and gross in our scrap bins. All right, how about this? Bad scrap. That one is so small. Try not to go any smaller than this, really. So this is too small. How about this one? Can you see how it, ooh, yeah. Bad scrap. It got crumpled. And no one's going to want to use that, right? You could crumple it if you want to use it right on your collage, but no one wants to find that in our bin. How about this one? Yep, good scrap. Here's one. This I found in our scrap bin. Someone gonna want to use what you drew on? There's not even any space for them to do anything, so bad scrap. All right, how about this one? Yeah, I mean, that side looks kind of cool. It looks like a cool shape, Miss Martinek. I could use that on a collage. Boys and girls, if you find out that you cut something and that it made a really cool shape, use it. But this got really dirty, so this is a bad scrap. All right, you know what the good scraps are. Let me put a few more out. Because ooh, good scrap, bad scrap. You're right, too small. Bad scrap. Don't put those back in your bin today because Miss Martinek doesn't want to have to sort through all your bad scraps that you threw back in the bin. Your bad scraps are going to go where? That's right, recycle. So good scrap, yep, and bad scrap. Oh, let me do one more. Sometimes people think this is a really good scrap because it's really, really long. But boys and girls, it's too long. But what you can do is, and I can't do it with one hand, but you could start to rip this. And if you rip it, then you have 2 smaller pieces or even 3 smaller pieces are best for our bins. It fits in the bin. And actually one more. Because sometimes you'll throw pieces like this in there and say, this is a good scrap. There's a lot of space on there. But it's awkward. It's a weird shape. No one will pick that out. So you do the same. You would just tear. You would tear this part off. And so it would make more, we're going for more like, squares and rectangles and shapes that people would want to pick out. All right, let's get started. So when your name is called, you are going to go find your construction paper base to start one color. You're going to get started with just the things that are on your table. And when the teacher sees that you are working quietly, then they will say that the collage studio is open, and you will use things really safely and really carefully. Or if Miss Martinek comes back and sees that you know what? You put things back in a real big mess. Then I'll have to think about if we can even open the collage studio again, or if we might need to try it again. And next time you can't do sculpture studio because we have to try the collage studio again. All right, do your absolute best behavior. You are amazing. You're going to make amazing art. I can't wait to see it.